Hi, I'm Shraddha and welcome back to my channel. Also, thank you so much and a big welcome to my new subscribers since the last video. And every single person counts, and I'm so happy that you are here. Now that the summer is almost here and it's starting to get warm, I am so looking forward to reading more happy books. Today, I'll be talking about books that I want to read this summer, and here's the stack. It's quite a lot actually. I hope I can do it in the next 2 or 3 months, but we'll see. I've been collecting these books for a few months now, trying to find the best deal, thrifting, and all of that. But if you want to know more about thrifting and where do I find the best deals, please let me know in the comments and I can make a video about it. Let's get started. The first one is The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie by Alan Bradley. This book has been on my TBR for way too long, so I am picking it up for this summer. This one is a historical fiction set in the 1950s in England. The protagonist, Flavia de Luz, is an 11-year-old girl who is an aspiring chemist with a passion in poison. Her ordinary life takes an interesting turn when she finds a dead bird with a postage stamp attached to its beak. You can see it here on the cover. And to add to her excitement, she finds a dead man lying in the cucumber patch next to her mansion. So Flavia is thrilled at the opportunity to solve this murder mystery and put her chemistry knowledge to test. This book has won several awards, and I am here for a young girl solving a murder mystery. Anything with murder mystery is up my alley. This one is the Satapur Moonstone by Sujata Massey. Massey? Now this is my new favorite series. This is the second book in the Parveen Mistry series. The first one is The Widows of the Malabar Hill. The series is based in the 1920s Bombay, and our protagonist Parveen Mistry is Bombay's first female lawyer. And in the first book, Parveen helps the widows and children of a Muslim businessman after their estate caretaker is found dead in the house. I absolutely adore the main character. She's a brilliant lawyer from an educated and a modern Parsi family. Because she likes to get to the bottom of every problem, she cannot help herself from poking nose into the business of others. Similarly, just like in the first book, here in the second one, she is helping a mother and a grandmother of a young crown prince who is still too young to legally rule yet. But soon she finds out that she is actually walked into a trap, and the politics of the royal family is more dangerous than it appears. And the third book in the series is The Bombay Prince. In this one, Parveen is investigating the mysterious death of an 18-year-old female Parsi student who had approached Parveen a few days ago for a legal consultation. Now she is convinced that something's fishy about her death. But there's more to it. The death coincides with the visit of Edward VIII to Mumbai, which results in political unrest and some danger to her family as well. I love Sujata's writing and the elegance with which she portrays the main character and the city of Bombay. Her writing is simple yet so visual. I can imagine the Bombays of 1920s, the way she describes it, the bakeries, the people, their attire and modes of transport. Everything is so beautiful and the experience is very immersive. Next up is The Demon, the Hero and the Secret of the Stone by A.E. Kincaid. This is the second book in the Mal Ridge series. The first one is The Demon, the Hero and the City of Seven. Now throughout the series we follow the demon-hero pair who are magically linked together and cannot move away from each other. If they try to, they just are magically brought together and they collide. The duo is on a fantasy quest to find out how to repair the magical stone that will help them break the bond. The hero Mal is a sunshine and our demon Reg is grumpy, but you will still find yourself rooting for the not so evil demon. So I'm really excited for the second part. In the first part, they travel to the city of Seven to get help from a wizard, but then things went south and they are still magically linked. So now their journey continues in the second book. I came across this book at an indie store and truly this is a hidden gem. I really wish a lot more people read this book. Next up is Howl's Moving Castle. If there's a Ghibli movie about it, then who am I to introduce? I have waited for the perfect weather, the perfect mood, the perfect setting to read this book, and I think I'm getting there. So this summer, I am definitely reading this one. Talking about the book, Sophie is the eldest of the three daughters, and for some reason, she cannot leave home. She has a duty to perform as the eldest one. But when she finds herself under a spell that has turned her into an old lady, she must venture out and find the ever moving wizard Howl's castle to break the spell. The book has humor, magic, and romance, and I think it's perfect for summer. Now, taking a break from all the fantasy and murder mysteries, this one is The Unlikely Adventures of the Shergill Sisters. It's by Balli Kaur Jaswal. So I've always been curious about, foreign-born Indians, their relationship with the country, to their connection with India, the family dynamics outside of India, and that's why I picked this book. This book is about three British born Shergill sisters. The three were never close growing up, and adulthood hasn't worked in their favor either. But to fulfill their mother's last wish, the three sisters traveled to India, to the city of Amritsar, and performed their mother's last rites at the Golden Temple. Each of the sisters is dealing with an issue of their own, and through this journey, they discover the bond of family, sisterhood, and their connection with India, basically their heritage. I've been missing my family a lot lately, and I feel that this book should be comforting. Another one is Kitne Ghazi Aaye, Kitne Ghazi Gaye by Lieutenant General Kanwaljit Singh Dhillon. This is going to be my first non-fiction in a very long time. The author is a seasoned Indian Army veteran with nearly 4 decades of military service, including multiple tenures in Kashmir. During a press conference, K.J.S. Dhillon used the phrase Kitne Ghazi Aaye, Kitne Ghazi Gaye after eliminating a terrorist who went by the alias Ghazi. In this book, he shares his personal experiences as an army veteran, accompanied by some behind-the-scenes pictures that enrich the story. Look at the pictures. Who doesn't love a book with pictures? Additionally, he also talks about the political unrest in Kashmir, the Pulwama attack, and other behind-the-scenes development in Jammu and Kashmir. I have a feeling that this book is going to stay with me for a very long time. This is a new release. I was so happy when it was available in the US to buy. Hi, I quickly wanted to talk about Piracy. If you're buying this book in India, make sure that the back of the book has the unique QR code at the back. It will be somewhere here, and you can scan that and find out if that book is original or not. Please make sure that you buy the original ones and don't support piracy. In case you cannot buy it, you can borrow it from the library or from a friend, or just wait for a good deal or a discount. That's when you can maybe bulk buy some of your favorite books along with this one. The author of this book has shared a video on Twitter talking about how to scan that QR code to find out the authenticity of the book. I will share the link to that tweet in the description below. Make sure to check it out if you're buying this in India. And now back to the video. Yeah, and now just to quickly talk about what I'm reading currently. I'm currently reading the book Wait For It. This is a romantic novel about a young graphic designer named Annabelle. At just 28 years old, Annabelle is already divorced twice and decides to move to Arizona after dodging a marriage proposal from her first husband. Her new landlord in Arizona is a 30-something man who is bound to wheelchair after suffering a stroke. Now, this story is told from 2 points of view. One is Annabelle and the other is Nick, who is the love interest. And I seem to enjoy Annabelle's point of view more. She is just easygoing, and I'm not a fan of Nick. While I don't expect to be blown away with the plot or the emotions or the characters, but I was looking for a light read, and this is doing the trick for now. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. I actually found this book at a free library, so I have zero expectations. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found books that you would like to add to your TBR. Also, let me know if you have any suggestions. I've tried to create a good mix of fantasy, mystery, crime, fiction, non-fiction to keep me interested and keep my reading diversified at the same time. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.